Okay, so now we're ready to look at the functions of the toolbar in details. And for that I've created a post and I've put some dummy text in it, so you should be doing the same. Okay, so there are two things that I want you to pay close attention to. The first thing is that you need to make sure that you're in visual mode and not HTML mode. For the time being, at this stage, we don't need HTML at all, so make sure you're in visual mode. The second thing is this button called full screen mode, and I want you to access it immediately. The reason for that is that it's much easier to work in full screen mode. So I'm going to go through the standard function fairly quickly because I'm sure that most of you are pretty familiar with them already. So in order to apply a function, you first need to select the word, for example like this, and then click on the icon that you want. So fairly quickly you've got the bold, and I've got some an example here of bold. You've got italic, you've got strike through, you've got bullet points, you've got numbered list, and I've got an example here. Then you've got this key over there which is quote, and it's actually called block quote, and what it does is that when you apply to selected text, it puts it into effectively block quotes, and this will vary depending on which theme you're using. Then you've got the align left, the center, and the right align. So this is an example of align left, center align, and right align. Okay, the next key is the hyperlink or link key. In order to apply it, once again, you'll have to first select the text and then click on the icon. This will open a small screen for you to fill in the relevant information. So the first thing you need to do is to type in the full URL of where you want the link to send the visitors to. So I've already typed something, www.yogaclub.com. The target will be always, if it's an external link, in a new window. So you'll be clicking on the pointed arrow and select open link in a new window. The only times when you don't want it to open on a new window, it's when it's an internal link. And then you'll choose a title, and in my case I've chosen Yoga Club, and the title actually works a bit like a screen tip. So for example, when visitors will hover over the link, this message will appear, Yoga Club. So don't worry about class at all and just click insert. Okay, so now I've inserted a link, and as mentioned to you previously, if I put my cursor slightly over the link, the message Yoga Club will appear. The next key on the toolbar is the unlink key. So if you decide that you no longer need a hyperlink, just click on the link itself and click unlink. Still on the subject of hyperlink, I just want to show you how to link to an email address. So you will be typing the text, for example I've put email me at this address, okay, then you will click link. So this time in the link URL, make sure that you type mail to : and then put in the full email address. Again, in the target, make sure that your open link in a new window is selected. Don't worry too much about the title if it's an email. Again, ignore class and just click insert. Now when someone clicks on that link, this will automatically open an email message. The next key is the insert more tag. It's a way of splitting the content so you don't have one single post covering the entire page. So for example, after the first paragraph, you could insert the more tag, and once you've saved and published your work, this is how it will appear. So as you can see, only a section of the post is visible, and the word continue reading are automatically added as a hyperlink. So when you click that link, continue reading, this will bring up the entire post. The next key is the spell checker, and if you click on the down arrow, you've got the option of spell checking in different languages. The following key is the full screen mode, and we've already talked about this one. And then you've got what is called the kitchen sink. So when you click on that key, you get even more functions. Okay, so we've now reached the second toolbar, and one way to quickly format your content is by applying style. So you've got the style icon over there, and as you can see, I mean, it works a bit like with Word or any word processors. You get a list of styles that you can apply to your text. So you would be selecting the text and then applying the style, and as you can see, I've already applied heading 2 here. Just one word of caution though, this list of styles is specific to the template or to the theme you're using, and in my next video I will be showing you how to insert a specific template or a specific theme for your website. The next key is quite straightforward, which is underline. Then you get justify, which means that it's fully aligned on the left and on the right. Then you've got the text color key, so again you will be selecting the word or the paragraph that you want and then choose the color. The next 3 keys are there to make sure that you only import clean text into your website. When you copy text from a source website or from a document, this key, paste as plain text, will clean the document and get rid of all the special formatting. So do not copy and paste from the internet straight into your website, as you could be bringing all sorts of damaging fonts and style. Make sure that you clean the text by pasting it first into that window. The paste from Word key works exactly along the same lines. So for example, when you copy text from Word, from any Word documents, make sure that you paste it from Word in a clean window before inserting it into your website. If you've done formatting within WordPress that you're not happy about, just click on the Remove Formatting and you'll be back to the original format. The next key is the Insert Media key, and I'm not going to go into details about this key because in the future I will be showing you a very simple way to create a video and to insert it on your own website and also on YouTube. The next key along the toolbar is the Insert Custom Character key, and it's got, if you click on it, you'll see that it's got lots of special characters, and some of those characters are particularly useful if you use foreign languages. Then, like any word processors, you've got the indent and the ardent key. So the indent moves the text to the right and the ardent to the left. Next on the toolbar are the undo and redo buttons. The undo button effectively undo your last action. So for example, if you had bold some text and then decided that you no longer want it to be bold, you just click on the undo button, and vice versa, if you want it to be bold again, just click redo. The last function we will be covering is the help button. The help button displays some information about using the editor, as well as displaying some keyboard shortcuts that you can find under hotkeys. Okay, so we've now covered the toolbar, and I hope you will find the information I've given you useful. So in my next video we'll talk about choosing and installing a theme or template for your website. Currently we're using the default WordPress template. Okay, so get practicing with the information I've given you, and we'll speak again very soon. Bye for now.